Hello again, everybody. It's me, Marcus, and I review stuff. Today I'm reviewing the song Lost by Highly Suspect. It's been a good week or two since we got back to Highly Suspect. I've mentioned before, and I feel like I've mentioned it at the beginning of every single Highly Suspect video, but they've become one of my favorite bands, that not only that I've listened to on the channel, but just kind of one of my favorite bands in general. I really love their style. And so I'm always excited to hear more from them. And, I had taken quite a long break from them, at least a month or two, I want to say it was, until somebody had requested The Breaking Point. And that one kind of jump-started me back into their music. I listened to that. I listened to, I think it was Wolf. I think there might be one more in there that I'm forgetting that I had listened to as well. But I was like, man, I forgot how much I love their music. I can't wait to get back into it. So today I'm coming back in with Lost. I can tell you I probably heard the most from this album as far as their music goes, but I can say I have not heard this particular song. So I'm really excited to go into it. I know this album has a lot of really great guitar work that I really appreciate, so I'm really hoping for some good guitar riffs going into this one. Fingers crossed, but we'll see how it goes. As always, this does come as a request, so as always, if you would like to request something, please just leave a comment down below, and I'll be sure to get to it eventually. Let's get on with it. Highly Suspect, Lost.
Promises we
Yeah. That was awesome. I fucking love that song. Holy shit, that was great. That was fantastic. Um, it's just the energy that they brought was wonderful. I feel like I had at the very beginning of the video, I was like, man, I hope they bring some really awesome guitar work here. Fucking nailed it there. Johnny's voice sounds great. The bass really carried me through this one as well. I really love the groove that they set there with the bass, and the drums just kicked some ass along. It was just a fantastically put together song. Just a lot of fun to listen to. Real bluesy. A lot of energy. Just loved it. Man, that might be up there with one of my favorites. I might have to listen. I might be jumping the gun. I might have to listen to it again. But damn, that was a badass song. So hey, let's break it down like we always do. Let's start with those lyrics. So actually, before I read them, there's a little bit of information here. It says this song is actually written by the bassist Rich Meyer, not Johnny. In their studio video, Rich says, "Lost is a song I wrote about a breakup that I was going through. It's kind of about trying to make something work. It just isn't going to work. All the feelings that go along with that. Like being torn between two different things. I know I'm putting it simply, but that's kind of what the song. That's kind of what the song's about. My breakup that might have been dragged out for longer than it should have." Okay, so with that context in mind, let's go ahead and read these lyrics. "I don't care about the road, the one that led us to the places we know. For all the promises we made, there's just nothing left to hold." So in this case, sometimes they say the journey is greater than the destination. In this case, it's actually kind of a flipped thing where the destination is breakup. So he doesn't care about the journey before that anymore because it's led to sorrow. You know what I mean? So then we get to the chorus. "Feels like you just keep pulling me down. Sometimes I fall without making a sound. Will it ever be the same again? It took me too long to take the blame." Yeah, this definitely tracks as like a breakup song. It feels like you just keep pulling me down, so we're broken up. I feel terrible about it, etc. Sometimes I fall without making a sound. So when I'm suffering, I don't always voice it. Will it ever be the same again? Can we ever repair this? Is this something that we can work out? So kind of what he was saying in that comment there, that it took too long. The breakup itself dragged on longer than it should have, which means the relationship itself dragged on longer than it should have. They really should have called it quits much sooner is what it sounds like. It took me too long to take the blame. It took me too long to just say, you know what, my fault, let's move on. Dark, so dark are all my reasons, and in your bed I toss and turn. My love has grown like a vine around my throat. I love that line. So yeah, it's like, we grew together as a couple, but it ended up not being what I needed. It ended up, choking me out, basically. Feels like you just keep pulling me down. Sometimes I fall without making a sound. Will it ever be the same again? It took me too long to take the blame. Love lost its way. Love lost its way. Love lost her way. Love, she lost her way, my baby. Maybe you'll come back again another day. Until then, I'll just hope and pray. Yeah, fantastic song. The lyrics, they're pretty good. I like some of the lines kind of stuck out to me as being a little clever. I can definitely see how this is a song about breaking up and really dragging on the breakup, dragging on the relationship when it's lifeless, when there's no point to it, really. So I think it's a relatable situation for many people. I give it 2 thumbs up. That was great. But man, where this song really sticks out is in the vocal performance and the instrumental performance. Again, at the beginning of the video, I was like, man, really hoping for some really good guitar playing here. Absolutely got it. They nailed the guitar here. Just a really cool rock bluesy sound. Fantastic guitar solo at the end, but that guitar riff that they had throughout was fantastic, and that little flourish there. The flourishes they put in here and there were fantastic as well. So the guitar, top tier, like highly suspect for me. That was fantastic on the guitar there. The bass, like I said, I actually noticed the bass a lot in this song. It really carried me through the song, really set the groove early. And if this truly was written by the bassist, it's kind of funny that he perhaps gave himself kind of some time to shine. Because, yeah, I think the bass really stood out and and had its chance to shine here in this one. So that was fantastic. The drums set a nice beat, and the drums were really enjoyable throughout. They're not really distracting. They didn't really catch my attention or anything like that. But I definitely did notice the drums, and I liked what the drummer was doing. Johnny sounds great. I really love the part where they all stop and it's just his voice kind of isolated there. I really dug that part because he just has this really soulful, bluesy sound that adds a whole lot to the song, especially when you go back and look at the lyrics, and then with the immense guitar and bass work. I think that stopping the instrumentation, giving him that quick moment to sing his real bluesy tone, really added a whole lot to the song for me. That was something that really stuck out as being really enjoyable there. But yeah, I've always loved his voice. I think, honestly, his voice is one thing that quickly got me into this band when I had first heard them. Even before I started my channel. But yeah, it was an easy into this band with just how great he sounded. So he, like I said, he sounds great here. And they nailed those transitions. So they would be rocking out, and then they would stop, let Johnny sing, and then boom, rocking out again. And it was just fantastic. They nailed every single transition. Seemed so smooth, seemed so natural. I just give it 2 thumbs up, instrumentally and vocally. Really enjoyed that one. As far as replay value goes, look, man, this one's going on the playlist. This one is getting played over and over and over again. This was just such a fun time, a great song to listen to. Fantastic instrumental work. I've said before, not every song has to be this masterpiece of music technicality and proficiency. It can just, and not to say they're not playing their asses off, but this song, to me, is more about just having fun and listening to a badass song that really gets you pumped up and excited to listen to music. This is that kind of song for me. So this is definitely getting quite a few plays on the playlist. I give it 2 big thumbs up there for replay value. Hell, I give it more for replay value if I could, just because I can see myself listening to this one a lot. This was a fantastic song. So that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for the request. Man, I enjoyed this one. I have a few more Highly Suspect songs in my requests. And I sort of purposely stay away from the band sometimes just so I can review them on my channel, because I do like listening to the music and getting in that live first listen setting and really throwing my thoughts out there. So keep the requests coming. Like I said, I do have some other ones. I can't name them off the top of my head, but you'll be seeing more from Highly Suspect in the future. So of course, if you want to support the artist, go listen to the music wherever you can. One place you can definitely find Highly Suspect is going to be in my Spotify playlist. It's in the description below. It's got every single song you've seen so far on my channel. So it's up to quite a few hours of music now. It's going to take you a whole day to listen to it, I can tell you that much. So anyway, if you want to support me, just all the normal stuff you do on YouTube, like and subscribe and comment. Well, again, that's it for me. Hope you guys are staying safe and healthy, and I hope to see you in the next video.